Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Key, Key's Life, and we're here today to try to discuss a very important topic. You know, surviving a divorce in 2023. It's hard, fellas. It's hard. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to y'all from experience. I'm talking to you right now from the heart. I'm talking to y'all because I dealt with it. I'm on some level still dealing with it. And guess what? You can survive it. You know what I mean? And I just got some simple tips based on some personal, experiences, and hopefully it'll help somebody. Because when you're going through a divorce, especially as a man, it's hard, man. It's lonely. You got people that's not gonna understand you. You're gonna have people that you knew for all your life ghost you. People that you call your brothers, people that you call your sisters, people that you call your family, your pops, everybody's just gonna ghost you. I'm not saying that goes for everybody, hopefully, but that was just my experience. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew, with my ex, how she was, and how it was gonna go down with her, because I've been dealing with her foolishness for years. So I expected that from her. But when everything else started to just materialize, and you have people that you known for over 20 years just dead you, I lost everything in my divorce. I lost certain things, but I also walked away from a lot as well. So we'll talk about it on a later note. We're going to get more and more into details, more and more into depth about these things. But for right now, just a quick, try to do a quick video, with some few simple steps on how to survive this. Okay. All right. So the first thing you're going to have to do, fellas, this is very important. You're going to have to do this, is you're going to have your mind right and your health right. So make sure that you're mentally and physically prepared to go through a divorce. Because again, depending on what type of level demon you're trying to get away from, you can have like a level 1 to 5 demon, or 1 to 3, and it's like whatever, kind of like you both understand that the relationship would run its course, and all right, you kind of work it out to a certain level and trying to move on. But then in my situation, I had like the final boss, the final boss of demons that I'm trying to get away from. You know what I'm saying? And it was crazy. Um, Lies, order protections, police, removed from my house, CPS cases, all type of craziness. So again, if you're not mentally prepared to deal with that, you would literally lose your mind. Literally, you lose your mind. And I would tell any guys, sometimes the divorce is kind of sprung upon you where you don't know, and it's like you kind of hit, like you thinking everything is good, and your wife wake up and I just want something new today. I don't know. I want a divorce, and you just like, what? Damn, I've been doing everything as a husband. Like, it's crazy. It happens like that. It's cruel. It's effed up. But in this society, as men, guess what? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. The court doesn't care. The police doesn't care. Some of your family may not care. Your kids won't care. Nobody cares. But guess what? I care, and I really mean that. You know what I'm saying? I'm on this thing. I'm doing all type of crazy stuff right now. Traveling, doing fitness stuff, eating crazy. I'm in the shack right now, but I'm out here working. People are like, hey, this divorce got him all messed up. He living in the shack. Nah, I'm good. This is just a temporary setup, my little mobile studio, whatever. I do a lot of traveling and running around, when it comes to work right now. So I'm just finishing up. All right. But anyway, so make sure that you're physically and mentally prepared for this. Okay? Because it's tough. I can see how people lose their mind. Oh my God, this and that, and how could they? It's crazy. The person that you've been laying next to, you was in love with, had children with, did all this stuff with, will turn into somebody you may not recognize. And even if you know there was a complete, yeah, I don't know. So I'm trying to be very politically correct. Try not to curse and stuff like that. I'm trying not to curse. and be politically correct, but it's crazy. It's like you won't even know the person that you was with. It's like it's beyond anything. But anyway, so that's his first step. Be mentally and physically prepared. You know, fellas, if you're not already doing it, eat right, hit the gym. You know, get into the best shape of your life. Have your 6 pack. You know, your chest doing all this because you're gonna need every ounce of strength to get through this. All right, so that's the first thing. All right, the second thing is that I recommend that everybody do. I don't care what it takes. I don't care if you gotta take a loan out or whatever to do it, fellas. And this is very important. Please get a lawyer. Do not go to family court by yourself thinking that, okay, well, I've been a good husband, I've been paying for it, taking care of everything, and blah 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 blah, and nobody cares about you. And I repeat, nobody cares about you in family court. You have a penis, you a man, it doesn't care if you white, black, Asian, whatever, nobody cares. So I challenge any woman right now. Challenge any woman. Say, hey, oh, in this society, this is not fair, and men get all the benefits and this. I will give my left testicle to change places with you when it's time to go to court. The same court that when you say anything, being a woman, you say anything, about the man, any false allegations, anything, you're believed. And me as you as the man now have to prove your innocence. Have to walk around with body cams and this and that, and the police, they remove you at your home, and you have all type of craziness. Any woman that want to go to court, family court, divorce court, as a man, and still feel like men get all the benefits in the world, okay, I hear you. More power to you, but I guarantee you would never do that. But anyway, so fellas, get a lawyer. I cannot stress to that. I mean, my lawyer and me now is like my best friend. Paid him tens of thousands of dollars, but still it's okay. We're still buddies. So he calls me now, and I'm like, "Are you charging me for this phone call?" Of course not, Keon. I'm like, "Okay, I'm just checking," but he's a good guy. Later on, I'll link to him and everything. If you in the New York area dealing with New York demon women trying to get rid of, I'll link you. But yeah, get a lawyer. And like I said, all this is just a quick, overview, but we're gonna get into more details, more things. And the third thing is this. And this is going to be the most hardest thing of all, but you're going to have to do it. You're going to have this mindset, and just that's it. You go in your divorce as a man being prepared or willing to give and let go of everything. Everything that you work for. Because me, I had a traditional marriage, quote unquote. My ex, she just decided, it was never like discussed. She just decided she was just not going to work no more. Had a child, and then I'm less like had to left to figure it out. As a man, that's what you should do. You should be able to figure it out. You should be able to make it happen, and that was it. I made it happen. I grinded out, worked like an animal, worked like a slave, a savage, or whatever the case was. Bought our house, bought this, bought cars, this, and did everything, monetarily. My wife contributed zero. Hey, it was okay. You're my wife. I love you. I'm out here busting for you. I'm out here working for you. I'm out here killing it. I'm out here making gains. I'm in my profession. I'm leapfrogging people. I'm getting to the higher pinnacles of what I need to do to have the ideal traditional marriage. So one kid came, two kids came, three kids, four kids later. Hey, we are, and I'm still holding it down. A husband, I'm very proud of that. And I'm good. So what's the problem, Ken? What happened? That's another video for another day. We're gonna get into it. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, because again, I'm just starting to get all this stuff together. I got my little mobile studio, this little thing. This little thing right here. We're gonna get into it. But anyway, I'm like all over the place right now. But be prepared to let go and give the person everything. It's gonna be hard for some people because you're like, damn, you know how many nights you stayed awake, the sweat, the tears, the pain, the hours you put into, doing all these things, and that's because you have a partner that doesn't want to reciprocate, a partner that's entitled, a partner that feels like she don't need to do anything or have to do anything in return, and not even that, a partner that don't even show gratitude or appreciation for anything you do, and you just give it to them. That's rough, but I'm telling you, that's what I did. And when I decided to be like, okay, in this walkaway situation, because again, I was the one that decided to grab my testicles and get out of the situation. Because when confronted with this person, all they want to do is argue. All they want to do is play the victim. All they want to do is, oh, no, I don't know what you're talking about. Gaslighting, don't understand what I'm asking of them. I'm just asking you to just be a better wife. I'm asking you to contribute. And everything you ask of me, as a man, I go out there and get it. I go out there and get better, do better. What I want in return? Some affection. This some kindness, cooperation. For everything that I'm trying to do for our family, that's all I ask from you. And this person could not do that on a consistent basis. And then the last screw for me is when I looked at the person in the eye, I'm like, yo, I need you to do better. I need you to, reciprocate. And they looked me straight in my eye and told me, I'm not changing. I'm not doing nothing. And if you don't like it, then divorce me. The motto is cheaper to keep her, right? I said, damn that. Grabbed my nut sacks, went to 7-Eleven, Googled divorce lawyer. My lawyer popped up on the screen like, drove my ass straight to where he was, put $6,000 down on the retainer, and that was it. I'm like, I'm done. And then knowing that I'm gonna lose everything, knowing I'm gonna get railroaded in court, knowing that I'm gonna be hit with alimony out the butt, child support out the butt, I said, you know what, I'm gonna spend another 20 years like this, or I'm gonna with doing the same thing with the same results, or do something different and go about my business. And I decided to do something different and go about the business. And I encourage every man to do the same thing. Every man to do the same thing. You in some shitty relationship, some shitty marriage with some woman that don't appreciate you for who you are, your worth, what you do, what you provide, or anything like that. Get out. Give them the house, give them whatever the hell they want, and get out. So that was my whole thing. I was like, yo, I'm done. I sent a mass email out to the family members, everybody, like, listen, this is what's going on. For the greater good of the kids, and for this and that, I want to be peaceful and keeping them in mind, and let's do it right and just work together. This is me. My whole life was turned upside down, like overnight. Boom, 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 boom. But I'm gonna tell you, this isn't no, no story of oh, I'm in a shack and I'm all beat up now and I feel like crap and oh my god, my life is over. I'm 45 and oh my god. No, this is a happy story. This has a happy ending. This is the second chapter. This is the new beginning, guys. And when you can let all that go not have animosity, not have any hate. And when I ask, hey, I appreciate the good times that we had and everything that came about that. There's no hatred, there's no love lost, no nothing. Even all the demonic, evil things you did to me, try to get me locked up, try to take away my means to make money, my profession. None of it worked. And it's because I had my mind right, my physicality right, made sure that I got a lawyer, and was prepared when I decided to divorce your little stinking demon, understanding that I'm going to lose everything that I worked for. But it's okay, guys. Anyway, that's the end of this video. We're going to get into it, though, okay? You guys got to subscribe, like, comment, say whatever. Females, chime in, say whatever you want, please. All right, people, I'm going to get out of here. Make myself something to eat. Try to get some gains. You know how it is. Hood Kitchen right over there. Check out my other videos, please. Thank you again for watching. If I please subscribe, and thank you for my subscribers now. And then that's it. Do better. Keys Life. Peace.